Hi, friends. Today we're going to talk about the states of matter. Does anyone know what matter is? Matter is something that takes up space and has weight. Does anyone know the three states of matter? They are solid, liquids, and gases. To start, we're going to listen to a song about states of matter. Please move around the room, and I encourage you to dance to the song.
Stand up, get ready to move. Move like a state of matter. Right to the groove. Then think and say what state of matter it is. Solid, liquid, gas. Move your arms and hands like a waterfall. A waterfall is a liquid. Stand up straight like a flagpole. A flagpole is a solid. Wiggle your fingers up like water vapor. Water vapor is a gas. Roll your arms around like a wheel. A wheel is a solid. Let's have more fun and move. Breathe in deep and blow out air. Air is a gas. Push piles of dirt like a bulldozer. A bulldozer is a solid. Surf and ride the waves in the ocean. The ocean is a liquid. Chug, chug, choo, choo like a train. A train is a solid. Look all around every day. Observe and think. Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Is it a solid, a liquid, or a gas? Let's be friends. Place your mouse on...
Great job, friends. Now I would like you to come sit at the front. We're going to do a states of matter poster to talk about the different states of matter and what matter is. Let's talk about states of matter vocabulary. There are three states of matter. Matter is something that takes up space and has weight. Now, let's talk about the three different states of matter. The first one we're going to talk about is solids. A solid is a form of matter that has its own shape and size. The particles in a solid are packed tightly. I'm going to draw how the particles would look. As you can see, they're very close together and cannot move around a lot. The next state of matter is liquids. Liquids are a form of matter that takes the shape of its container. The particles are close but able to flow. Let me draw the particles. As you can see, they're close, but they're not as close as a solid. The third state of matter is gases. A gas is a form of matter that has no shape and is hard to see. The particles are separated and move freely. Let's draw the particles. Notice how they are very far apart compared to the solids and the liquids. Now, let's talk about some examples of each state of matter. Can anyone share some examples of a solid? Ice, cake, chair, glue would actually be a liquid. Scissors. What about some liquids? Water, soap, milk. Now, can anyone share some solids? Air, fog, smoke. Another one could be steam. Great job! Now I would like you to get in a circle. We are going to do an experiment with states of matter. This experiment, we are going to mix orange juice and baking soda. I want you all to observe what happens because we will be doing a worksheet over it after. So first, we're going to pour some baking soda into the cup. Next, we're going to pour orange juice. I want you to observe what happens. Do you see it bubbling up? We have the baking soda on the bottom, the orange juice right here, and the bubbles right here. The baking soda is a solid. The orange juice is a liquid. The bubbles are a gas. Now, I want you to go back to your seat and fill out the worksheet. We will do it together. Let's go over the worksheet together. The materials are baking soda, orange juice, a glass cup. The instructions are put baking soda in a glass cup. Pour orange juice into the cup. Observe what happens. Observe. What do you see? We saw the orange juice, the bubbles, and the baking soda. Now, let's label them. Which one is the solid? The baking soda. Great job! Now we're going to do a States of Matter booklet. I would like you to do this in partners. So find a partner and go sit together. I'm now going to pass out the State of Matter booklets. Work with your partner to fill out the booklet. I encourage you to use the poster we filled out earlier if you need extra help. Now we're going to go over the booklet. So for the first part, matter. Matter is something that takes up space and has weight. The three states of matter are solids, liquids, gases. The definition of the states of matter. Solids, they're a form of matter that has its own shape and size. Liquids are a form of matter that takes shape of its container. Gases are a form of matter that has no shape and is hard to see. Here is a picture of the solid particles. The particles are packed tightly. The liquid particles are close but able to flow. The gas particles are separated and move freely. Pay attention to how I drew the particles. This is very important. Let's go over some examples. Can someone please share with me their examples they had? Great job! So for solids, the examples I put were ice, chair, staples, rocks, scissors. For liquids, I put milk, water, glue, juice, soap, and Windex. For gases, I put steam, smoke, air, and fog. Now we're going to do a sorting states of matter worksheet. You're going to work on this independently. Please head back to your seats and I will pass out the worksheet and explain it. This is the Sorting the States of Matter worksheet. So We have 3 worksheets and 3 picture blocks. For each worksheet, you're going to cut out the squares and glue them on to where they go. So, for the solid worksheet, you would put at the top all examples of a solid, and at the bottom, all that are not examples of solids. Make sure you cut out 1 picture page at a time because there are different pictures for different states of matter. When you are finished, please turn in the worksheet and you can read quietly. Now that everyone has turned it in, we are going to go over the pictures. So for solids, our examples were ice, pencils, books. Our non-examples were paint, clouds, water. Paint is a liquid. A cloud would be a gas. Water would be a liquid. For the liquids, our examples were water, juice, and glue. Things that weren't liquids were smoke, shoes, and phone. Smoke is a gas. Shoes are a solid, and a phone would be a solid. For gases, our examples were balloons, so the air inside the balloons. Steam, fog. Our not examples were boxes, milk, and lotion. Boxes would be a solid, milk and lotion would be a liquid. You did a great job today, friends. Now it's time for us to move on to the next activity.